In today's lesson we're going to look at a new piece from the new Trinity syllabus, and the first piece we're going to look at is Broadway Bounce. Okay, if we look at the performance notes on page 15, it says it's a piece, this piece is an example of a typical musical theatre show to feel. So the pulse is counted in 2 beats per bar. In this case, crotchet beats. Okay? It says at letter B there is a short drum feature which could represent a tap dance break. Concentrate on delivering these figures boldly and clearly, not forgetting to bring the volume down again at letter C to play time once again. Okay? We'll go through all that. In this lesson, I'm going to be breaking it down line by line, showing you the tricky bits so that you can then piece it together and play the whole thing. Okay? So it's at a tempo of 88 BPM. Have a listen to this. You might want to set your metronome to 88 BPM for when you're practicing. But remember, it's in 2/4, so it's 2 crotchet beats to a bar. Okay, so we'll count in 1, 2. So it's this speed. The groove is really, really straightforward, okay? It's just this. I'll slow it down. So bass together, bass together. Once you've got that, try and practice it slowly and then build up to speed, 88 BPM. You've got the first 2 lines covered, okay? Because it's 8 bars of that. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and yep. Okay, line 3, we've got 2 bars of that groove, and then we've got 4 crotchets, okay, which go, and it's meant to be a crescendo, so it's meant to get louder. Listen. I exaggerated it a bit more that time so you could hear. So let's try line 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then that's the first 3 lines covered. Remember, if you need to say it, bass together, bass together, bass together, bass together, 1, 2, 1, 2. That might help you out, okay? We're going to go on to the B section now, which is the tap dance break that they referred to before. So you can imagine somebody tap dancing to it. It's like it could also be viewed as like a drum solo. So we've got T, or 1, 2 E under. In my lessons I like to use T and fizzy water, okay? So T, fizzy water. T, fizzy water. And in the second bar, 1 and 2 E and. Coffee, lemonade, okay? So we're going to go T, fizzy water, coffee, lemonade. Try saying it, and then try saying it while you play it. And then, after you've had a practice, try and play it with me. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to always start these phrases with your right hand if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it would be the other way around. Okay, on to the next 2 bars. So we're in the B section, which is line 4. The next 2 bars, pretty straightforward. Tea, coffee, lemonade, tea. 1, 2 and 1 E and 2. So let's say tea, coffee, lemonade, tea. Put the whole thing together and then you can try and play with me. Here we go. This is the first line of the B section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, try and practice that 4 to 8 times in a row so that you've got it really confident before you move on to the next line of the B section. The next line of the B section goes like this. Snare, crash, snare, crash, snare, bass, bass, da, da, okay? That's the last bar. So we've got crotchets, then we've got more like quavers, and then we've got a little fill at the end. Watch carefully. One, two, one, two, one and two, and one and two. 2, 3, 4. Okay, have a practice of that line on its own, and then you can try doing the whole B section. Here's the whole B section. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then if we look at the C section to the end, it's actually the groove you already know, which is this groove. There's 8 bars of that, and then you get to the last line, and the last line is fairly straightforward as well. It's just crotchets. We go together, rest, together, 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 rest, rest, together. But the last together, you don't do a bass drum. So look, here's the last line demonstrated. 2. Sorry, I don't know why I've been counting in 4, actually I should be counting in 2. So 1, 2, together. Yeah, so rest, 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 and that last hit should be a bit louder because it's got an F underneath it, okay? I'm going to play the whole C section now. So 8 bars of your groove, and then this little final section on the last line at the end. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Why am I counting to 4? It should be to 2 because it's in 2, 4. So after 2, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, so that's all the sections from Broadway Bounce. Hopefully you can practice each bit line by line, then try putting it together in sections, doing the sections 4 to 8 times, no mistakes, and then you can try the performance where you try and play through the whole thing with and without the music. Okay, good luck.